News continues our celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, taking a closer look at Hispanic traditions, where they come from, and the importance of passing along those traditions from generation to generation.
Today, Team 12's Jen Wahl joins us live with the tradition of the mariachi. Jen, take it away.
Yeah, good morning to you, ladies. I have the Mexican vihuela right here in front of me. I'm going to be learning how to play it coming up in just a few minutes. This morning, we are live from the Arizona Mariachi Music School. Check out this incredible art. You have singers, you have dancers, you have instruments. We're going to talk all about that this morning. Joining me live right now is Ron Cruz. Ron, if you want to come over here, we're going to go ahead and do our interview. Thank you so much, guys. Sky, if you want to come over here. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about everything that you do here at the school. So Juan, how do you teach these folks and who can sign up?
You know, to read music is to take the music theory class and the ear training too, because there's two differences of the theory and ear training.
That's awesome, and it can be people of all ages, right? Kids and adults, just come here, learn to sing and dance.
Yeah, the kids, teenagers, adults, yes.
All right, and so Sky, talk about the importance of carrying on your culture through mariachi, through the dancing and the singing.
Yes, no, that is very important. Even the United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization, they actually, when they reviewed the mariachi music back in 2011, they actually named it as a kind of a patronage, something that is so important to continue because they saw how important it was to pass on that culture for Mexico, pass it on down to the newer generations. And so, yes, that's why it's so important to, because we're not only passing on our culture, but our traditions, our language, and it's all part of, what Mexico is.
Absolutely. And so, in the last hour, we showed an all-female mariachi group. And so I was just chatting with you, and you said it's kind of changed throughout the ages. So started off one way, then kind of drifted another with who was in the groups. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Right. Well, the history that we have, which, mariachi, we can, some historians have dated it back to like the, 1500s. And so naturally, back then, the indigenous tribes playing, it was, male and female and everything. Then there's kind of the renaissance, that we can call it, of the mariachi, in the 1900s, kind of towards the end of the 1800s with Mariachi Vargas. And the 1900s became very popular, and presidents of Mexico traveling through Mexico with Mariachi Vargas, they kind of established it as a lot of kind of male, but it's still, our purpose is to still have inclusion of everyone. And so that's why, as you can see, we have, everyone here in the students, male and female and everything. And so I think it's very important to still, look back at history and say, everyone can be involved in this beautiful tradition.
Absolutely. So I have a question for you. We didn't rehearse this one. How many songs do you have stored up in your head that you can play on a whim?
Well, I know that with Juan, when we were looking at around 500 last time.
Gracious. Do you guys understand that? They know 500 songs that you go to all kinds of events. Some are happy, some are sad, and you take requests, right?
Yep. A lot of people request it, and then sometimes they say they want us to same song again. Yeah, we'll play the same song again.
Yeah, especially with those new requests, like a brand new song that they just requested the first time.
Yeah.
We need to come up with it pretty much in 5 minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
See, and that is so crazy to me. All right, so talk about this instrument that we have here. You're going to teach me how to play it.
Yes. So this is the Mexican vihuela.
Okay.
And this is a 5-string instrument, specifically played in mariachi. It is a higher pitched instrument because the guitar is more of the bass sound. And so this is, again, very, very specific. You can hear it in all mariachi music, which is what I'm playing here today. And it's very significant for mariachi because it gives us that rhythm. It allows us to keep that beat, that rhythm. Kind of like in drums, for other type of music.
Got it.
This, along with the guitarron, they keep the rhythm going.
So this is kind of like your percussion, maybe? Okay. So
and a little bit of melody too.
I love it, and it sounds beautiful. All right, so tell me how to play this. How you're kind of showing.
Right. So we were going to be teaching you just kind of a simple chord, G major, and so we put here on this. This is our second fret. There's a little space here, and then this third finger here.
Okay.
Third fret.
Okay.
You can play a little close to the little plastic piece, and so there you go. That's kind of a G major. So that's kind of what we were playing right now on that song, La Negra. So. Yep. That's a chord.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds pretty good.
I feel like I'm in tune.
Yeah.
All right, you
Perfect.
guys want to send it out back to the studio? Play one of your songs that you've been playing this morning. And
Awesome.
We'll send it back
Sounds
to the
great.
anchors.
Yeah, we'll finish up here the song.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you guys. Appreciate it. Learned so much this morning. So much fun.
All right.
You got this.
I just have this theme music following us throughout the hallways of Channel 12 as we're walking around.
Yes.
A little pep in your step on a Monday.
I love it. Perfect.